ha. And wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha ha ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Wonder what's gonna come out today for everybody. Wonder what's gonna come out today for everybody. Hello. Hello, Juba. Hello, Coda. Welcome back. Hello, Explorer. Welcome back. I'm happy to see you guys back in here. Yahoo. Jube says, I pray in the Lord's name that you find Jesus in your life. Oh, Jube. 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 Look, don't be forcing your religion upon anybody. Because if you keep on doing that, Jube, you will get hidden from chat. Jube, you can tell us how much you find happiness in religion. You can tell us how much joy you find. But if you're going to be forcing that upon people, you're about to get hidden, Jube. We don't force nothing upon others. Cody said, how are you? I'm doing very good because I'm very proud of myself because I've been keeping to my schedule. I've been getting up every day. I've been going to work and I've been making money. So I'm feeling wonderful because I'm proud of myself. And then the pumpkins. Did you need a pumpkin from the pumpkin patch today? I think I'm a pumpkin patch today. Hi, Brian. Brian always comes in here and shares something positive. They said they said good morning, but I prefer happy sunrise, so that's what I would be saying. They said happy sunrise, everybody. I hope you all allow yourself patience with anything that you might be struggling with. Everything takes time. Thank you, Brian, for your comment. I always love your comments in here. You always come in here, share something positive, and then leave. I appreciate it. Yes, I hope that everybody gives themselves the patience that their being needs uniquely. Somebody needs more patience. Others get things down faster. Koda said, your pumpkin's so cute. I love them. Thank you, Koda. Thank you. Actually, see? I was just gonna wear these, but then I have these as decorations in my room, and I saw them, and I'm gonna just put some pumpkins in my hair. Jesse has a question. Let's hear it, Jesse. What kind of question you got for me today? Just be respectful, or you're gonna get hidden right away. Moonfletch said, let me read it. I don't think I understand it. They said, so anyways, no, honestly, I went into the military and they're like, yo, bro, honestly, I wish we could allow your way of rebelling. Like, I wish we could allow you to run and do that. They liked the way that they liked your ideas, Moonflesh. You joined the military and you're gonna improve it for the rest of the world. Is that your mission here? Let explicit, are those permanent tattoos on Y face? Yes, they are permanent tattoos on Y face. Never Snitch said, I'm pretty sure they were hating. So Never Snitch can't, yep, they definitely are. Never Snitch, thanks for letting us know you is a hater and not to trust you. Don't be trusting them. Muhammad said, hi. Hi, Muhammad. Welcome in here. Moonfletch said, love day to day. Love a little bit every day, especially show yourself some love every day. Petra said, I wish you a very nice and pleasant afternoon. May the rest of your day be peaceful, calm, and cheerful. Thank you, Petras. Right back at you. Right back at you. That was so wholesome to start. Whoa, today's chat is so wholesome starting off. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody, and welcome in here. Thank you for your kind words. Ronaldo said hi. Hi, Ronaldo. Welcome in here. Muhammad said, I love your tattoos. Where are you from? I am from the United States of Diversity. And thank you. I appreciate it, Muhammad. Justin said, hello. Hello, Justin. D. Tis Landboy said, tribal tattoos? No, they're not tribal tattoos, but all the power to the tribes and all the power to the indigenous communities all over the world. Ronaldo said, you look beautiful. I bet Ronaldo is looking beautiful up in there today. Every day, Ronaldo wakes up beautiful every day, huh? Thank you, Ronaldo. Right back at you. Emmanuel just needs attention. So Justin said hi. Oh, Justin, hi. You need another hi? I'll give you 10 more if you need them. Oaks Docs said, why have you gotten tomatoes on your head? Why would you do such a thing? I can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes right now. Now, why would you do that? Oh, it makes my blood boil. Is that what you're saying, Docs? I am tomatoes today. I guess I'm a pumpkin patch in a garden put together. Sam said, well, I'm not sure. I can't. Sam's vibe is confusing. They said, is the nose ring part of the costume? It's not part of the costume. I just love this nose ring. Rahman, you love pumpkins, they said? Rahman, yes, I love pumpkins. I love them with my life, but also I always call my dog Pumpkin, so pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Kate, you just committed a crime. Are we snitching today or not? Okay, are we gonna snitch on you today? They literally just came in here and admitted to their crime. But I really like grandmas because I think grandmas are cute. Are we snitching on Kate today? I mean, grandpas? Wait, grandpas are pretty cute too. They're a bit stinky. But we'll all get there one day, okay? Kate. Justin Felt said, what is your real name? I don't know. Ha 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 ha. You can call me Booger. Ryan Bernal said, just come back with something original, okay? Just even a hi. Who was that, Ryan? D. Tisland Boy said, you from New Zealand? No, I am not from New Zealand. That would be fun to be from New Zealand, but I am not. Magic Cat said, good day to you. Good day to you. Should we start pulling cards? We should, or else we're never going to get into this overall energy. And I kind of want to pull more single cards today in the end. So let's give us our time for that. I'm going to start pulling the cards. We'll catch up to the comments as we go along. Jesus speaking, you are putting shame upon that name. Come back and say something kind. Up in here, first comment is a bully. Not today. Vermont said, I love your pumpkins. Oh, thank you. Jaden Cook says, you look cool. Oh, thank you. I bet Jaden up in there looking so cool all the time. Thanks, Jaden. Kevin said, hi. Hi, Kevin. Or hi. What you up to today, huh? Spooky Cinnamon said, oh my god, I love your hair. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. For your past energy, we had 2 cards flip right away. We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. For your past. Beauties, hello, welcome back. They said, happy sunshine. Hello, sunshine. Welcome to our day. I'm grateful you made it, Rudies. For your current energy, we have the Knight of Wands. Whoa. I don't know. Recently, we've had a lot of similar cards come out. So this may just be a similar message, but we will see. What? I figured it out. Said hi. I figured it out. Amar says, how are you today? You, my life forever, mi amor. I don't know what that means, but hi. Let's explore. I think they were mentioning something earlier, but I don't know the context. Newbest of most said hi. Jim Marvy the ghost said hi. Oh, I love your pumpkins, Ramon said. Well, thank you, Ramon. Military guy, hi. Ron Wesley, where are you from? I am from the United States of Diversity. Jimmy said, hi, your pumpkin's so cute. Thank you. Rudy's pumpkins. Chaita pumpkins. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Newbest of most said, are your tattoos real? They are real. They are here forever. Ramon says, give me your pumpkins. Give me your pumpkins right now. You can get your own pumpkins, Ramon. You can go get your own. Not for you, because you didn't even say please, Ramon. You didn't even say please. You gotta get your own pumpkins now. You better run fast. They're selling out quick. Okay. For your future energy, what do we have? Whoa, I just realized we have 3 knights out here. Your past energy is 2 knights, and then your current energy is a knight. What is going on? The first thing I want to say is that you are a younger energy. Like, you might be bouncing off the walls. Like, you're somebody who you're kind of like a dog where you have to get out your energy, or else you're gonna cause problems. You're gonna cause chaos if nobody's like paying attention. But we'll see. I'm just feeling lots of energy. Lots and lots of energy. And I want to see what we get for the future. Again, this is very vague at the moment. Okay, for your future, we have the Lovers. Okay. Okay. And on the bottom, we have the Three of Pentacles. How many comments? We have lots of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, thank you everybody for commenting. Sorry, if you commented recently and I didn't read it, I'm probably not gonna see it. I apologize. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups in your past. This is kind of touching back that energy we've been having for like the past few days. You definitely have excitement for life. You are excited to explore all the aspects of life. You're excited to be a part of the aspects. You're excited to have influence in aspects. You're kind of excited to see what you as an individual can do in life or what you can accomplish. Maybe like the amount of influence that you can have on the world. Like you're almost like wanting to test the waters of what your being can accomplish. I want to say that you've probably definitely started multiple projects. I don't know if you finished them, but you've definitely been in your life. You've definitely started like as in projects, possibly just like things. Projects. I don't know if you. It almost feels like inventions. Maybe you have a small business already. Possibly when I say projects, it is small businesses. Whether it be like services as simple as walking dogs, mowing lawns, like giving rides to people wherever they need to go. But also, I do want to say that you understand others. I want to say you understand yourself, and therefore that gives you the ability to understand others. I want to say that you love to be around others. Again, as I was saying, you possibly want to see how far or how big your influence can get. And I want to say influence on people too, like affecting how others either view this world or view themselves. You're very passionate about life, just like creating in general. Like you really want to leave your footprint this lifetime. You really want to leave like your name or, and I don't know if it's like for fame. I think you're just trying to prove to yourself that you can do it, that it's possible. I don't even think that you're in this for like the money or the attention. It's just like I really want to find out how much one being can affect this world. Like I want to know how big of a footprint, how big of a, like, let's say like a volcano leaves chaos behind, but it leaves like its footprint. You're like, I'm wondering how big of a footprint I can leave. Okay, let me grab some clarifiers, catch up on these comments. Okay, I'll start somewhere here. Sorry if I don't read your comment. I'm sorry. GIR said pumpkin on your head. Yes, it does. Hi. It's just said, hey. Hi, thank you, everybody. Welcome in. Deb Malia said, I'm watching from India. Oh my gosh, that's a far ways away from me. Welcome in here. I'm happy to have you guys from everywhere. Diversity, diversity. Coda said, can you please read for me? Coda, if you're still in here at the end, you will be the first one that I pull a card for, okay? It's just said, can I have a shout out? You want me to give you love? Deb Maya Gosh said, oh, hello. India, hello, India, welcome in here. Passion for Power Strokes just came in here hating full force. They were just like, bruh, 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 what the heck are you even doing in life, huh? Oh my gosh, imagine. I've been having the best time ever imagining like taking things that adults are saying and then imagining them in their child self version. And so when like you imagine them as a child saying the things that they're saying as an adult, it becomes honestly hilarious. So this dude, when they were younger, is like this like little child, and they come in here and they're like, yeah, they're like hating on everybody, like, what the heck are you even doing in life? But they're like a little kid, and they're just like hating, and it's like, I can't believe that you would do this, and I don't like it. Passion. This is literally an adult out here. Literally. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Just coming in here bullying people? I'm literally sitting here not hurting anybody, just doing my own thing. You got I don't think half of these commenters, like, they're so blind. They cannot see themselves clearly. Oh my gosh. Literally anything that they say is them projecting exactly what they're showing the world. What they try to project on me, like everybody sitting in chat that can see the truth, is like, but you're literally acting in the way that you're trying to prove that this person is acting. It don't make no sense. Ramon said, is your natural face or makeup pack? It doesn't matter. If somebody loves art on their face, then support them. And if somebody doesn't like to do art on their face, then support them. It don't matter. If you like how somebody looks, then you're probably in alignment with them. And if you don't like, then just move along. Like, everybody's beautiful. You don't have to share your trash opinion if you don't like how somebody looks, because there's somebody that finds them beautiful, and everybody deserves to be said that they are beautiful, because everybody is beautiful, and your opinion is the only thing that's ugly in here. Okay. Peter said hello from New York. Hi. And Ghost said hi. Hi. No more boats or hotels left said hi. Hi. um okay. Should I? I don't want to go off on haters right now. I'm just gonna skip their messages. Pito said hi. Hello again. Um, let's explore. Ask about my tattoos. We will explain them sometime later. Innocent Tiara said hi. Hi, Tiara. Welcome in here. Uh, Jet Ski said, "Are you a Therian?" I'm not sure what that means, Jet Ski. Can you please inform me what that means? I've never heard of the word Therian. Therian? And I don't really associate with any labels. I'm just me. People can stick whatever labels they want upon others, but I don't know. I don't really cling on to any labels. Um Matthew said, "What's up again from North Michigan?" Hello, North Michigan. Okay, let me get back into this reading. Pull some clarifiers. Finish this up so I can pull you guys some cards in the end. We are doing a general reading right now, so if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it's probably not for you. I'm gonna clarify. What is this Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords in the past? We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. What is this Knight of Wands and the current energy? Christian said, "I really like the pumpkin headband." Well, thank you. We need more pumpkins around, don't we? It'd be so cute. We'd just be a walking pumpkin patch. No More Blood said, "From UK. Hi, UK. Let's just keep moving. Allison said, "You are so pretty." Thank you, Allison. I bet you are so pretty up in there too, Allison. Project what you are. Thank you, Allison. Right back at you. Van said, "Hi, hi, welcome in here." Okay, don't want to come out. Paul Brown said, "Hi, hello." Belle Hinman said, "Are you native?" No, I am not native, but all the love and appreciation for the native community. Obi said, "Why do you have a fruit? Are you a tree?" For your current energy, we have the Ten of Swords. Sometimes I do be feeling like a tree with roots. Visible Monkey said, What's funny? What's funny?" Scrolling down. Hi, Adriano. Hello, welcome in here. Liddy A said, "Love the tattoos, thank you." And Rewind That Gaming said, "Happy Halloween." Oh, thanks. Happy Halloween, everybody. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. We have the High Priestess, clarifying the lovers in your future. Okay, let's get back into this. I kind of forgot what I was talking about earlier, but let me try to remember. I don't know if I will be able to remember, but let me just start off what type of energy I'm feeling at the moment. Oh, I was talking about you having or you starting up a lot of projects, which for me sort of represents with these cards out here small businesses or small like business ventures. Hmm. I do want to say in the past, we do have the Six of Swords. Let me hold it up longer. Somebody said you don't hold up the cards long enough, so let me try to do that. How do I say this? Well, in the current, we do have the Ten of Swords clarifying the Knight of Wands. And then in the future, we have the Lovers clarified by the High Priestess. Hmm. I almost want to say it almost feels like in your current energy, you've been like betrayed by one of your coworkers that you were working with on the small business. And it has something to do with like a disagreement, like a word disagreement, an argument. Hmm. The reason I'm saying that we had the Six of Swords in the past, the Ten of Swords in your current energy. So we're going from a place where you possibly in your past were in some sort of like chaos. Not, I don't want to say it was like big chaos, but from that chaos you moved into like calmer waters with, I almost want to say, from one work environment to the next. Like the first environment that you were in was not, I don't want to say it was very supportive. I don't think that you felt like you could be your best self or let your best quality shine in that environment. But in your past, you did leave that environment into something much more supportive, something that, well, I want to say you thought was supportive. And why? And I want to say you thought it was supportive because of the words that were being spoken. I want to say that in this environment, it was practice to use your words, use your communication, especially encourage to communicate with your coworkers, with the ones that you were working with. But because it was kind of like a protocol, it was kind of like required that you be supportive with your words. Like, I'm not sure what kind of environment, but I like the boss that did that. But, anyways, that's off track. Because it was required, it was kind of easy for people with bad intentions to hide their bad intentions. Ten of Swords always makes me think of words, like words that have hurt you or words that caused destruction to your life or caused harm to your life. Maybe even caused harm to your like perception of self or and I want to say that these words almost it was kind of like it was not straightforward. It was not like again because I do feel like this environment it was very encouraged to treat each other with respect, to not judge each other, to be patient with each other, to kind of have like an understanding that everybody is different and everybody's needs are different. Everybody's skill sets are different. Some people excel in this, but they'll completely be terrible at this. And it's kind of like working together to bring the most productivity and letting each other's like strong suits shine. For some reason, this environment it's like over time the words that were said kind of like over time made you what how am I trying to get this out? It almost made it impossible for you to act from confidence when you knew you were coming into this environment where people were not like outwardly being mean to you, but it was very like hidden quiet, and you couldn't like prove it because it was like you knew the things that they were saying were disrespectful, but they weren't necessarily disrespectful. It's like you knew that the way that people said these things were meant to be disrespectful, but when you actually look at what they said, you can't like really prove that it was disrespectful, but you felt disrespected. Hmm. It's kind of a strange reading. I don't know if this is resonating for anybody, but this is what's coming out. This is the type of thoughts that I'm getting with these cards and the energies and the feelings. So don't be blaming me. Oh. Hmm. And look, I'm not the best at this. I'm also not professional. I'm very much like only 2 years in, or actually probably 1 year in for reading other people's energy. So I still got lots of practicing to do, okay? Lots of practicing. We have the lovers clarified by the high priestess in your future. This is kind of strange, but it almost feels like you're going to have like let me pull one more clarifier before I say this, because what is this future energy? What is the lovers clarified by the high priestess? The Three of Swords. And on the bottom, the Nine of Pentacles. That kind of is what I'm gonna say. It almost feels like I am getting that you're like younger energy. You're probably out of high school, 18 to like 30. Let me say like younger energy, 18 to 30. It almost feels like you're going to have like get it have like a one night stand with somebody. Like I don't know, you go out maybe for drinks and then you end up going home with somebody. but I have a feeling that this person is gonna have an influence on, like, you feel kind of defeated right now. Even though we went from being very excited, but right now in your energy, and it might just be because you've never felt this type of treatment or this type of disrespect before. It almost feels like, I don't know, you guys are gonna be drawn together because I don't know if this person like is gonna feel like they're intuitive and they know that your heart is hurting, like they know that you've just been through something tough. I don't know. I'm feeling very wholesome vibes from this. From your future, I'm feeling extremely wholesome vibes. Even though these cards are not the most wholesome, right? But it may just be exactly what you are needing right now. Like the support, the type of support that they show you, or the type of the support that they express to you, is, it almost feels like exactly what you need to hear, exactly the type of energy you needed to be around in order to like even process what you just went through. I don't know if you have even been able to process this Ten of Swords. Oh, it almost even feels like this person is going to help you accept that, look, you're not crazy, you're not insane. Like, this actually did happen to you. This person has also went through a lot of difficult things in their life, so they understand the difficulties that people go through. They've also maybe possibly been through the same situation, and that's kind of like why what they say, what they tell you, how they treat you is exactly what you need, is because they've already been through the same exact situation. Hmm. Well, that's your energy. Well, that's the overall energy, and I think I'm done with this reading. I'm sorry that if you were, because I felt such excitement for life from the first cards that flew out, but then the things that what people do to others, I'm sorry that we gotta face this. We really gotta lead. I'm gonna keep on leading by example and try to influence these haters to be kinder to others. Well, at least we can try. We can try our best, and then at the end of my life, I'll be like, well, every day I woke up and I tried. So even if it didn't succeed, I did my best. I'm proud of me. As long as you wake up every day and you try. Okay, that's the end of the overall reading. First card that we're gonna pull is for Coda. Coda, are you still in here? Well, that's a lot of messages. Hi, everybody that joined. I'm sorry if I didn't see your message and you said something in here. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate it. If you were kind in here, well, thank you. I'm sending that energy right back at you. Right back at you. And if you were mean in here, come back and be kind. Okay, Coda. Card pull for Coda. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pull for Coda. May you lead and guide the messages, and I accept your guidance. May you let Coda know what you think that they need to hear most right now. Okay, for Coda. Oh, your card is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay. Oh, and we have the Ace of Wands. I think that you are feeling very excited about something right now. There's something in your life that, like, when you think about it, you kind of get jittery. Like, it brings you that, like, oh, I'm so excited type of feeling. Hmm. The traditional Knight of Cups also says a person or message may be arriving soon, as a knight often to bring gifts of their soul, emotions. You may have like friends as well that are very excited about this too. I'm not sure what it is for you. Hmm. Are there any clues in the cards? Let me see what you said. Coda. Nothing yet. Because this is, it's not really giving me much. Should I pull another card? What are you excited about? I want to know. Maybe it's even just like excitement that you're you and that you will go for whatever you want. It's like you're almost like excited that you were born as you. Maybe even like you're seeing how other people act and you're like, I don't know. I do feel like you are grateful that you're yourself. Like you don't want to be anybody else. Hmm. What is this excitement for? Do you like physical activities? Are you going on a trip soon? Or is this like a school activity? I want to know, Coda. I want to know what. They're not saying nothing. Should I pull another card? I'm gonna pull you another card because I want to know. This is too vague. I don't like it. Okay, Coda, you're gonna your special case. You get 3 cards. Actually, 4, because technically there's gonna be one on the bottom too. But I want to know, what is this excitement for? I'm not getting much from these cards. Oh, maybe you even have a crush on somebody. There's like somebody in your environment that makes you excited to get up in life and like actually be you. Maybe you got feel. Maybe you be liking somebody out there. Hmm. Hey, well, if this person inspires you, that's really good. Oh, literally, the Queen of Wands was behind the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And I was like, no, I'm still gonna pull, and literally came out again. And we have the Sun. Hmm. Oh, again, I'm like, what? It feels exciting. Your energy feels excited. And the Sun? Oh my gosh, you're in a good energy right now, Coda. Either there's an external party influencing you to be more confident, or like feeding you thoughts that are making you more confident, and or this is you. you're feeling very confident, you're excited. That's just what I'm feeling. You're just very, very happy to exist right now, to explore the world, to share with others. You also may smile a lot. Like you may just like to make eye contact with people and then smile at them. Just well, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a difference between like somebody like staring at you and glaring at you and somebody staring at you and then smiling. There's a big difference. But also, Coda, I want to say, because you're in this energy, you are influencing everybody around you. Kind of like in that same direction. Like you're kind of like triggering that same feeling, that same energy within others. It's like you're waking up the dormant seed of that energy within others. Especially right now in the world, because a lot of people are like have been in depression, have been in very dark energies. It almost feels like you are leading with your energy. You're leading just by being you. Like when you're around people and you have this like excited, silly, I don't know, maybe even silly, but more like confident. You're like, I'm here, I'm alive, I love it. And like other people are kind of like almost like they look at you and they like how happy you are. Like they kind of like wish that for themselves, even if like you have people that are hating on you. It's because they're not that happy as you are. That's literally just the only reason. Okay, I guess that's that, Coda, for you. I kind of like that. Thanks for letting me read your energy. I appreciate it. I love reading your guys' energy because I get to know you a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Coda said, I'm gonna read your comments and then we can, if anybody else wants a card, I am gonna pull one. Coda said, I am most excited about next year because I'm going to grade 7 and I'm going to be a leader. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Definitely a leader. You have lots of confidence. Wow. Wait, I really love this for you. It's a good energy, Coda. Coda said, yes, I also do have a crush. That's funny. And yes, I am in a good mood. What else did they say? Coda said, you make me happy when I watch your videos. Aw, Coda, thank you. That was so kind. And they said, my name means always smiling. What? Really, Coda? Really? Wow. Wait, this is actually so wholesome. Thank you for letting me read your energy. I really liked it. I really liked it. Wait, okay. Anybody else want a card? Let me scroll up a little bit here, just in case somebody already said pull me a card. Yahoo! I really like that. Thanks, Coda. I really like pulling that. I love reading your guys' energies. Well, I kind of scrolled up. Paul Gray said, this is resonating. My overall reading, I think they were talking about, who are you doing a reading for? I feel like you're picking up on my energy. And I was doing an overall energy, so your energy may have just been picked up on. Yahoo! I love this. Devil Dog said Star Wars is good. I've actually never seen Star Wars. You can say whatever you want, but I actually don't watch a lot of movies. I'm not a movie person. I will watch my shows, my anime shows, and that's kind of what I do. I'm not really into movies. Saucy said, what country you there? I'm from the United States of diversity. Okay. If you want a card, leave a comment down below. We have 5 minutes, so I have time for one more. Jared Troy said, "You are doing fine. This is quite interesting. Yahoo! Thank you for the encouragement and also feedback, Jared. I appreciate it." Let's see. Devil Dog, if your message, they said, why are you deleting questions about the writing? Well, just if mods delete your comments, sorry. I don't know. Mods, I'm grateful for my mods because they delete all the bad comments. So, just I guess if they're asking mods about the letters there, that you could leave those. That said, there was no hate in that message. But everybody, please send love to the mods. They always be doing so much work in here. We have Return of, oh, hi, Return of Gods. I didn't even say hello to you. Hello, welcome in here today. I'm grateful that you made it. Yahoo. And they said, just because it's a question doesn't make how you say things nice or not. I don't understand why you want to argue today. See, everybody, just respect the mods and their decisions. And if your comment got hidden, just come back and re-say a different way if you that question is just so important. Just respect the mods. They literally have to view all these negative comments all the time, and they're literally sitting here the whole time looking at just negative. So just give them a break. Give them a break. Devil Dog, stop arguing with my mods, or I will personally get you out of here, okay? Okay. If I see one more comment from them, I'm gonna just get rid of them myself. Dogbog came back as, Boxy came back as Dogbog. Damn, you guys all have like 10,000 different accounts. How you guys be keeping up with your passwords? I tried to have 2 and I forgot my password and I don't have my second one no more. How you guys keep up with your passwords? Corey say hi, girl. Hi, Corey. I'm grateful that you stopped by here. Okay, Devil Dog did just say, okay, Devil Dog, you are harassing my mods. You are out of here. I should have read that earlier and got you out of, sorry, mods, that you had to deal with harassment. Oh my gosh. Ozzy just came here like, ugh. This is what, and when they're in public, this is what Ozzy, they look at somebody and they're like, why would they wear that? That's so ugly. And they're just sitting there hating on the whole world. And they're like, why would they wear that? Why'd they do their hair? Like, Ozzy. What? I don't want to be around you, Ozzy. I'm gonna be honest. You are the energy vampire, Ozzy. You was taking everybody's energy, putting them in a bad mood. No. Craig Wolf said, hello, world, hello. Did anybody want a card? Oh, I'm kind of way too far up. Sorry. Okay, did anybody want a card here? Let's see. Okay, is Mia, wait, M-I-O? M-A-E-O. Are you still in here? And how do you pronounce your name? It says, Mayo. I'm not sure. How do you pronounce that? Are you still in here? Oh, and then Return of Good said, pull from me. Ayo. Are you still in here? And they said, can I have a card, please? If you're still in here, yes, you can. Yes, I think they're still in here. Okay. Everybody say, how do you pronounce your name? Me. No. Ma. No, it would be how ayo. So mayor. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, Source, I welcome and accept you into this card pull for Meow, 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 meow. May you guide and lead the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear. And I thank you for your presence and I accept your guidance and leadership. Oh, you're new in here. I wonder what we're gonna get for you. I've never seen you in here. Thanks for letting me pull your energy. We're gonna get to know you a little bit better. Card, you have 6 of Cups. And on the bottom we have the 5 of Cups. Oh. I want to say the very first thing that I want to say is that you're thinking back, you're wishing that you did things differently in your younger years. Like you're thinking back and you're kind of thinking back on all the things that you did wrong in your childhood, or how all the ways that you maybe treated others that you wish you treated them differently. I think you do think back on your past quite a bit, like your childhood. It definitely has a big place in your heart. Also, maybe family is extremely important to you. I want to say that you didn't realize that family was as important to you until after you grew up. And I want to say it's almost like you wish that you treated your blood family a lot better when you guys were growing up together. Like I wish that it feels like you're wishing that you would have built better connections with them, better relationships with them. It's almost like you feel like time is up and you don't have a chance to approach them again. But the 5 of Cups represents there always being a chance to, there's always like the positive side of things. There's always there's always the outlet for a positive outlook available to you. And I want to say maybe you're feeling kind of like, I don't know what they're gonna say. Like, what if they hate me by now? Like, what if they look back on this too and they're like, ew, why did this person treat me like that? And you're kind of like stuck about thinking about all the negative things. Let me see this. Okay. Haven't said nothing. Also, I do feel maybe like recently you went through some sort of loss. I almost want to say like a pet or somebody that was, I want to say they were close to you. I don't know if it was a human though. Whether it was like an object that you really enjoyed. It was some sort of loss that I want to say that you kind of you need support right now. Like you feel like you need somebody to support you right now. To kind of like give you encouragement, to remind you that there is positive things. I don't know. I feel like you possibly are looking for some sort of support right now. And that's possibly why you're thinking back on your childhood, is because you're like, damn, well, like if I would have been there for people, these people would have probably been here for me right now. But since I was not there for them, like they never kind of learned to be there for me. I think maybe that's another thing that you're kind of like really sad about. I don't think it's too late. I think that you still have time. Obviously, this card talks about all about having the opportunity to change things, like make them the way that you do want them. And going from the 5 to the 6, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. That was your card, but I want to say you still have time to show up for these people. You still have time to be there for them. I don't know if that resonated. I don't know. I didn't see you. Oh, I don't see you commenting about the reading. Like you still have time to show up for these people. You still have time to build that. No matter if you guys are like 30 or 40 or 50. Like you still got that time. And I'm sure that they still think about like you and they would still probably want a connection with you too. Because obviously it was not all bad. Like honestly, the people that you grew up with obviously saw your positive traits too. Like they possibly even looked up to you for certain aspects. But I don't know if you realize that. I don't know if you've like you're seeing that. Like I don't think these people hate you. I don't think they have anything against you really. I'm not feeling any negative feelings from anybody here except for you thinking like being disappointed in your own actions. Well, I hope that you figured things out. That was your card pull. Thanks for letting me read your energy. I don't know how that was, if it resonated. Okay, everybody, we have reached the hour mark. I will be heading out of here to serve my immediate community. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here, for allowing me to read overall energies, allowing me to pull single cards, allowing me to connect to your guys' energies. I really appreciate it. I really have fun here, and really, I was thinking back on this, but some like before I start the reading, I'm always like pretty exhausted, but you guys always bring me energy and encouragement and positive energy, and it helps me like get going in my day. So I'm very grateful for you guys. Mario said, thank you for the reading. You're welcome, Mario. Thank you for letting me read your energy. And again, thank you for commenting, everybody. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing if you shared. Thank you for your little emojis encouraging me. Thank you for the moderators. Thank you for all your hard work. You guys are always in here making sure that the community has a safe space and I have a safe space. And one day I hope to compensate you guys because that's a lot of negativity that you guys have to deal with. Yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here. Let me maybe read. I'm gonna read Return of Guts. They said, "Bye, friend. I'm gonna join on tomorrow, so I can get a read. Always amazing spending time with your books. Thank you, Return of Guts." Coda said, "See you next time. Bye." Okay, that's about it. I'm gonna read. Again, thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody. And I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go serve my immediate community, bro. Sorry if I didn't read your comment. Oh, I just saw Custom in here. Hi, you were in here. Hi. Welcome back. Hi. Okay, sorry if I didn't read your comment. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Ooh.